You have to visualize what that body ought to look like in order to make it win, because that's what creates then the will.
What's going on, guys? We're back with Micah. Going to be doing another product highlight and supplement review, and I'm actually pretty impressed with this product. It's simple creatine. It's made by Primeforce Creatine monohydrate. Serving sizes, you have 200 servings, so that's 200 different times you freaking take creatine. 200 days, guys. 5 grams a scoop. All it is creatine monohydrate. Show you the back label. Right there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. But it's straight creatine. That's a kilo. On the front we got a Creaform HPLC tested for potency and purity, promotes lean mass, maximize strength gains, endurance recovery, dietary supplement, 1,000 grams or 1 kilo. So this is going to last you quite a bit, at 200 days. The reason I like this, creatine is known for having properties, not mixing well. It's when your pre-workouts, that 3 grams or 3.2 grams that's in there most of the time is stuck at the bottom. It's the mixability that it has the problems with. So I'll show you this. It's real small. Just a little thing like this. This is your standard glass. I like this. You think it's going to be like the powdery shit that sticks at the top on other supplements. This is nothing like that. And that's, I'll show you guys. This doesn't stick at the bottom like whatsoever, I don't know, and it doesn't float at the top. And I've had this trouble, with multiple creatines. And this is literally all it takes, and you're good to go. And this is something that you can definitely add in. So the way creatine works, you have 4 phosphates basically that create energy. This molecule breaks right here, and basically your ATP, you replenish it and you can produce energy. When your freaking glycogen stores are completely depleted, you don't have to be completely, creatine monohydrate or creatine goes in there, replenishes this, allowing you to have that much more energy. For example, this is just like a guesstimation or just a random number. Let's say your gas tank's 100% full, and now, for example, goes down to 90. Creatine's like having 110% gas tank out of 100, so it's just that extra 10%. So for you guys, that could be an extra 2 or 3 reps when you're hitting your PR. So when you're pushing yourself that much further, and it's absolutely amazing. And creatine's one of those things that's just proven, and for the price, you can get this anywhere between 30 and 15, 20 bucks on sale depending on where you buy it. But I'm going to go ahead and put a link below, and right now it's $29.99 with free shipping if you have Amazon Prime. And you guys can click that if you like it, and it's more than well worth a try, guys. Supplementation wise, creatine's derived from animal products, and that's why I supplement creatine. It's as simple as it goes. Just because it's the amount of animal products that I have to eat, all those massive amounts of meat, it's just not going to happen. It's so simple. Just toss a thing of creatine in there. In 2 or 3 weeks, guys, you start noticing differences. You will. I feel freaking naked without creatine. It just feels wrong. It feels bad. I'm mad at myself, my family, my dog Pepperjack. So just keep on it, and I think the most important thing here is persistency. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to follow me. Hit me up on any of my social networkings, or I also do have a blog, and I'd be happy to make a video or answer any questions, guys. But thanks for checking in. This is the Creaform 1 kilo Primeforce Creatine 5 gram monohydrate, 200 servings. Pretty damn good mixability out of 10. It's pretty filthy, guys. Check it out, and keep the gains coming. But let me go ahead and give you guys a tricep shot just to mix it up, so you guys know that I'm hitting the tries, just because they are honestly getting pretty filthy. For me, you know what I mean? It's all about you versus you in there. So if you're in there and for whatever reason you're pushing more reps, more weight, man, that means you're progressing. That's a beautiful thing. That progression makes you happier. That progression makes you motivated. That's the progression that's going to be that will. That's going to be transmitted into the fuel that's going to keep you going to the gym every day. But I'm not going to get off on a rant, guys. Keep lifting, keep the growth, keep the gains. I'll catch you guys later.
You have to visualize what that body ought to look like in order to make it win, because that's what creates then the will.